Hello, ladies, gents, and worshippers of that almighty dollar. Chase those paychecks. Hustle till you drop. Hello, we return to the daily challenge of Spelunky. It is the 17th of January of 2020. Another terribly both eventful and uneventful in different senses week has come to pass. Where my life is concerned, I don't give a crap about world news or happenings in the spheres of other people. Ooh, okay, that skeleton is alive, thankfully. Grab the arrow, but I saw it before it would have been a complete disaster, so it's all good. I'm going to grab this ingot because, damn it, I'm going to be diligent in my gathering of the monies. Very important. Eventful in the sense of I've been terribly busy working. Just the post office is a complete disaster, and I'm going to keep telling you about it because it is the extent of all of my life right now. I wake up, have breakfast, take a dump, go to work, get home with barely any time to have dinner, get my pooter cleaned out, take another dump, and go to bed. It's like pretty much have become a robot at this point. You may have noticed I have left a few days without a video getting posted. I barely got enough time to record anything. Okay, don't judge me. Missing out days on the schedule. Just ain't got the backlog anymore. I barely get my day off, and in my day off I am so ridiculously tired. This man is just a walking, talking corpse, and soon he will become a standard, regular, run-of-the-mill corpse. We'll just stand here, shoot him straight in the nose, and everybody will be extremely pleased with what it came to pass. Very happy to also get these climbing gloves. Never going to turn my nose up at such wonderful tools of navigation. There's still shopkeeper music, so there should be a vault somewhere around here. It will help us build that enormous purse with which I can buy so many hoes. There's spikes down there. Seems safe. It seems safe. Give me a random cape out of a crate. That would be amazing, but no, there's no such thing. Let's see, can we get that vault into our pocket? I don't really see where it's at. Probably very close to the end here. I don't know why I used that rope. What? Well, I'm sorry, Andrew. Your anus has been obliterated by a slightly miscalculated bomb. I didn't mean for things to be... I didn't mean for things to shake out that way. Alright, he's just outright crushed. I love that. I love that. He was so eager to get to me that he neglected the golden rule of digging in Spelunky or going through tunnels in Spelunky. You never just keep pressing forward while digging because you might get crushed by the push block right above you. What a noob, what an idiot, what a dumbass beginner that didn't know what to do. I am the pro expert that has laughed at his demise now. Freaking Jamie White. Speaking of pro experts, Kinejup has been posting some really saucy speedruns. I like to follow his shenanigans. Some really saucy speedruns. He is just openly mocking my efforts right now. It's clearly what he's doing. It's all about me and how he's like, Blargh is trying so hard. Isn't he adorable? Trying to get that sub 4. Let me just casually post a few new world records of Spelunky. just brutal, man. Just savage. This man is savage. Let's get all the way up here. Get that idol, maybe. Why? Why would I grab this when I have not grabbed the vault yet? Let's not be hasty. Let's not make rash decisions. Calculate. Percolate. Obliterate, exfoliate. That is my motto. That is the way I carry out my life. And I will not just let go of my principles for some hasty idle picking up nonsense. Alright, let's go back up. Now we're going to grab that idle without a care in the world. It will be hilarious. It will be deadly. It will be terrible. Off it goes. Probably want to keep the shotgun too, huh? Did I just drop? Yep. I thought the boulder had long passed that particular spot in the level. Our very difficult to obtain idol has been crushed by a runaway boulder that I had nothing to do with. I will not be blamed for this disaster, no matter what you say. No matter the fingers that you point in the comments, I will not take the blame for that. It was just random happenstance that I happened to be a victim of. Oh boy, but you know, not all of it. In between all this hard work that I've been doing. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. It seems that you are selling fantastic, excellent wares that I will partake of. A freaking mattock as well. This is a freaking blessed seed. Beautiful stuff. Going to make some money now. All we need is a way to see into the walls, of course. But if that doesn't happen, we'll just hang on to this. Oh, there's the Jedi. I was going to say, just hang on to that mattock until we do have the ability to have X-ray vision. Maybe see past Madeline's clothes. I'm talking about the damsel, not the protagonist of Celeste. The name just came to me because obviously it's a name that's been in my mind. But then I realized, isn't Madeline a minor? And aren't you being a total creeper right now by actually saying to her, see past his clothes? This is not the right thing to get there. Oh boy. It's not that we are talking about it. Is Madeline from Celeste underage? She looks really young, but you know, the protagonist could be anything from 16 to 30. The pixel art is not terribly helpful in that regard. I choose to believe she is 23. That is my assessment right there. So perfectly normal to leer after her bosom. Let's get that mattock. There was a damsel somewhere. I thought maybe it'll be amazing. Hey, there you are, Major Stupid. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yours shall be the ultimate reward. Is there, though... No. Please. It's challenging, okay? I always hear you judging. It's a challenging proposition. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do I want to... Oh, 2 in a row, and then I guess I'm waiting for the ghost here, because otherwise that is... really difficult to ghost. Not so uneventful in other regards though, because I am working on getting the last of the weekend on Amazon. I've decided now. Put it as absolute cheap as I can, which is, it seems to be it must be based on the size of the book or something, because I see books for 99 cents and it doesn't even give me that option. It's really weird. The cheapest I can make it is $3. With a much worse deal, breakup, you know, distribution of money between me and Amazon, I can make it like $2. But then Amazon gets to keep 70%, and it's like, I ain't about giving corporate entities all of my money. I appreciate that you are letting me have this platform for me to be super lazy about it. And you do most of the work after I did the work of writing it and all that. But damn, 70%, pretty damn steep, fella. I'll take that 70-30 distribution on my favor, thank you very much. And the cheapest I can make it for that distribution is $3, $2.99. So you know, maybe if you feel so inclined, you can spend what you might spend on a ham and cheese sandwich one time in the cafeteria to buy that and drop a review on the Amazon page. Maybe we do it all together. It might, you know, boost my ego to the stratosphere and do absolutely nothing for my pocket. But it's really all about my self-worth. and the validation of my peers. If I don't get compliments every single day, I just wither inside. I just cannot handle it. So please, in the comments, nothing but positivity. If you have any kind of criticism for me, just keep it to yourself. Because any kind of criticism that comes my way basically ruins my whole week, and I will be obsessing over it for the next month. And I'll just shape my entire life around it. There's no reasonable balance of taking the good with the bad. No. You zero in on that criticism, and that is absolutely all you can see. Somebody might send me an email with literal 3 pages of praise. They might have one slightly negative comment on something I could improve. That is the entirety of the message. That is the whole thing right there. And I will endeavor to justify to myself and then do nothing to solve the problem. Let's get Major Stupid. Oh, I thought, well, I thought that was an open area, but clearly it's much tighter than I thought. That's what I said to her. Alright, let's get to that spot down there. So it's been a rough time. That's what I'm saying. Haha! There you go. So, it so happens, my wife needs more surgery. Nothing major, nothing life-threatening. It's her wrist. It's falling apart pretty much. It just always hurts. And she's scheduled to get it done next week. My day off happened to happen. I happened to have the weekend off. It's just the way that days off happen in the post office. They rotate through the week. So that means, I've explained this before, but I need this context. Ooh. That means that sometimes you get Friday off and the new week starts Saturday. So you get Friday off and then your next day off is Saturday. So, you know, we call it the long weekend. You get those 3 days off. Once every 6 weeks. Or is it 5 weeks? Whatever. I think it's every 5 weeks. There's still one shopkeeper corpse up there. I must be diligent. I must give it on to Callie, for she deserves all kinds of ticklings. Give me that. Shopkeeper. Oh, yeah. And that's happening today. And then Monday's a holiday. And her surgery, we're traveling on Wednesday. So I took Tuesday off. So I got a pretty damn fat row of days off. So I'm finally going to be able to rest up. Get the rest I deserve. Very important. To recharge those batteries. Maybe give yourself to debauchery and bacchanal and just throw yourself into parties and completely undo any kind of recovery that you might have partook on. So, you know, very important to always keep the self-destructive tendencies alive. Otherwise, you might fall into self-improvement, and that's gay. So, you know, well, there goes the gym. This scorpion distracted me, so he gets the crushing death that he deserves. Continue getting these wonderful little shinies. Wonderful little shinies. Hey, another Kali Altar. The Kapala is here. This is like an excellent seed so far. There's nothing missing. All that's missing is my brain to be able to do this properly. Right, let's go all the way down. This is triggered. Yeah. Gotta make sure. And of course, you know, it will give me time to maybe build a big fat backlog. Get Celeste finished. Get into... Man, I've been missing RimWorld. I cannot tell you. I've been missing RimWorld so much. My wife was so disappointed because she, you know, she doesn't watch 100% of the things that I do, so she wasn't aware that I had shifted focus and made sure to finish one game at a time. Okay, this is the most beautiful bomb arc you have ever seen. Didn't even stick to the man, so that means that he did not get pissed before it was time for him to explode. Good stuff. We got a pretty damn fat level. It's a lot of gems in a lot of places. A lot of good stuff. Look at that Kapala. Wonderful. Going to be ghosting quite a while in this one. Saying a thing. And then I completely spaced it. Foolishness! Do I want to even spend bombs to get to do some of these gems? This seed seems so good. I might just go full hog. The expression is whole hog, Israel. Are you some kind of fool? I don't know what kind of fool you are, but you are some kind of fool. That's what my wife's go-to comeback. When I tell her, "Are you some kind of retard?" She's like, "Yes, I'm a retard. I don't know what kind I am, but I'm some kind of retard." This is indeed a retarded thing to do right here. How can I possibly put myself in such a tight space? Absolute foolishness. But he's looking great. He's looking great. I'm very excited for this week. The proof copy of the Amazon version of the book is coming. It's already in the mail. I am genuinely excited, and I know this sounds lame and stupid, but I am anyway, and you cannot make me not excited about it. Amazon has an actual... oh wait, this is death. So let's not do that. I don't think it will have been death, but it was just a bad idea to lure the ghost from that direction. Let's go. I guess I can do this. When you're stupid, you will be saved. Don't worry about it. You're a good boy. I no longer need your innocence in sacrifice. Kali is appeased. Kali is pleased. And so, I'm just going to let you be. Good, carefree, beautiful dog. I will never let you fall into the hands of furries. I want to see your butthole and salivate at it. Alright, get this garbage. Is this a good idea? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Good stuff. Genuinely excited. Amazon has a... I know that I am all over the place. But, you know, it requires some concentration, okay? To get all this amazing loot. Why do I have this shotgun? I do want to get rid of the mattock in this one, so let's go find it. Make sure that I use it up in this level. Amazon has an option to make matte covers, and I really, really like matte as opposed to glossy. I understand some people like gloss. I just like matte. And I'm talking about Matt, my cousin. He's slightly slow in the head, but man, does he have a good heart. And you can put him in the cover of a book. Amazon has an option. Lets you put your cousin on the cover. Okay, this joke is just so lame. I'm not even going to keep going at it. Matte finish for the book, and I really want to see how it looks. I just really like the feel of it. I really like just the look, like the gloss always makes it so there's all this glare, and it just bothers me. I don't like it. I don't like it. So, very, very pleased that I can do matte. Come on, bro. I'm trying to get explosions happening here. That emerald, though, not gonna happen. I really want to see how it looks, because I was very, very, very pleased with the matte finish on the hardcover. And I wished the printer had an option for that for the regular, but it didn't. So anyway, now that we have discussed this very important, very engaging issue, we can move on to different things. Been watching some clips from the new, and I didn't even know this was a thing that was happening. DC has apparently launched a streaming platform because apparently they made some market research that told them that there was demand for somebody to sign up to a streaming platform that only has DC characters and stuff. It's like, I ain't going to subscribe for just watching like free shows, fellow. Sounds like insanity to me. Or is it maybe, of course, I don't research things that I go into, so it might just be, I'm just going to be breaking here. It might just be a platform to put them in the way that Amazon does it, where you just buy the show and you don't have to actually subscribe to anything. That would be a better approach, I think. But then again, you still have to freaking sign up with a freaking account. Confirm the email, blah, blah, password, and all that garbage. It's like, I know that you think this most succulent pie is infinite, but realistically, people only want maybe like 2 is already pushing it for me. It's like subscribe to Netflix. That's it. Hulu? Nah. What's the other? I mean, Netflix, admittedly, it's become quite the dumpster fire, but sometimes they have good stuff. The new season of The Magicians just came up. It was kind of trash, but they kind of salvaged it in the ending. We enjoyed the ending. Like, my wife got really into the show The Magicians. The first seasons were really good. It got a little too messy towards the latest seasons. It was still decent. Then they irritated the crap out of me by becoming woke garbage. I mean, it already had a very progressive message, which I have never minded. You guys, I've talked about this several times. I am a left-leaning individual, have zero prejudice in my heart. I make jokes about it all the time, but seriously, I don't give a damn, man. I don't give a damn any kind of personal choices in your life. That's your choice. I don't give a damn. I don't think you're ruining society or nothing, as long as you're not trying to impose it on anybody else. But where it gets extremely irritating for me, and where it gets extremely irritating to a lot of other people, is the snotty attitude. It's the ooh. It's the ooh. Is the preachy, better than you, clubber you over the head with my ultra progressive, white bashing messaging. Then is when you and I got a problem in entertainment, and I'm going to leave a very ornery review of your shenanigans somewhere. I never do because I'm too damn lazy, but I think about it. I'm going to think about leaving a very ordinary review, so watch out. You know what? This guy is irritating me. We can put a bomb here. But we want these two. No. We'll maybe get some. Put it there. At least we get a little bit of money out of it. We should get out of there soon. Catch one of my bullets. Catching 8s. And he's going to be dead momentarily. Oh yeah. Ah, damn it, there was that's a little bit of a gem there. Like, it wasn't super in your face, it was just one episode. I'm talking about a pretty obscure show, like everybody knows about it, but it's The Magicians. It's a science fiction fantasy. It's mixed together. It's mostly fantasy, right? It's urban fantasy. Definitely urban fantasy. Mixed with a little bit of traditional fantasy, because they go to a fantasy land and like half the narrative, roughly, focuses on this other, the land of Fillory. But anyway, based on a set of books that I enjoyed but didn't find amazing. It was just a good read. It was just kind of like a miserable, kind of downer type of thing. It was like Harry Potter, and they make Harry Potter comparisons all the time, and it's super played out comparing books to Harry Potter, but this one is literally a school of wizards but with adults, and they get into adult hijinks, and that's the entire premise of it. So this time, even though it is extremely played out to use Harry Potter to compare everything, this one is 100% warranted. And it was good, but not amazing, in my opinion. It was just kind of a miserable world and with unlikable characters. But you know, the writing, it was kind of balanced out with the writing and the plot. It was good on that regard. So it doesn't leave you with ugh, this was garbage. It was garbage. It was more like, you know, this was good, but it kind of made me unhappy. So they made a TV adaptation of it, and that's The Magicians. I would definitely recommend it. Like, if you're any kind of if you're into fantasy, it's a good show, and I think I would even say the show is better than the book. Where was I going with all this, other than the show went woke, ultra woke in one episode, maybe two, and then went back to normal, you know, girl power type of not sacrificing the narrative for the messaging type of thing. But when they throw out those buzzwords, man, those white cisgender experience, blah blah blah, and it's played 100% straight. They don't have a foil. They don't have any kind of thing that this is ridiculous. It's just played 100% straight. It's like, I can't believe they went there. But, you know, by the ending, they were back to kind of normal. But that wasn't really my main gripe. It was just kind of something that brought it to the forefront what I was feeling, which was, you know, this season is not that great. And that, it's like, it gave my brain permission to be like, you have license to start disliking this show now. Because this season, it was basically, I think season 5, basically just disjointed all over the place. It seemed to be just improvising on the spot. All these new plots that I think I asked my wife at least 10 times. I don't know why they're doing this. What are we doing this for again? Is this a new thing? What did I miss that? Why are they doing this one now? And I was paying attention. Like, I wasn't like multitasking or nothing. I misplaced that bomb. We could have made more. We could have grabbed more emeralds out of that. But there were so many convoluted step A to step B so you can get to C so that you can get to D, B, A, and X and Y, that I was like, holy crap. You guys need to rein it in. You guys need to bring this narrative together. All your characters are all over the place doing their own thing because you don't really have a cohesive narrative going on over here. This season is all over the place, and that was my assessment. But they did a pretty damn good, I think it's the series finale. Of course, I'm not going to spoil it for you, just in case this is all piquing your interest. I will still recommend it. I'll be okay saying skip season 5. But it wasn't horrendously offensive. It was like, eh. But the ending, I think, made it worth it. It was a good ending. Well executed. A little cheesy. A little on the nose. But it was a good send-off. Okay? Okay? Do you accept this? Okay. Good. Let's go back now to DC Universe Online and tell you that I've been watching some clips of the new show, Harley Quinn show, and I clicked on it on YouTube. The whole show is not out yet. It's on that platform, and then you can buy it on Amazon when it's on all done. That seems to be the business model. I clicked on it, it's like, oh man, this is going to do some good cringe. It looked like one of those shows that you're like, ugh. But then you listen to it. One, surprised me to hear the F-bomb marathon. I clicked without realizing this is an M-rated show. So that approach, while it was a little jarring, it was also refreshing to see superheroes in that, like the impression you get from the Deadpool movie. You start getting the raunchy, and I guess we're leaving, right? There's just no whole lot to do here. Probably I left something ghosted that I did not pick up, and I am a complete idiot for it. You know, you go in expecting some Disney XD, let's indoctrinate children to believe crazy shit, but it's actually a really good show. Like, it's sad. You go into media thinking, oh geez, this is going to be poorly disguised propaganda like freaking Batwoman. This is going to be a legitimate thing. Turns out, it's actually really well written. It's actually funny. It simply has a progressive messaging that I don't mind. I mean, you know, your usual girl power, girls can do everything kind of thing, and that's okay. It's a cartoon, so I can believe Harley Quinn, the stick figure of a woman, beating up 10 thugs all by herself. Sure, why not? If it were live action, I would balk a little bit more. This is just a cartoon, who cares? How can I approach this man? I did have a shotgun, right? Yeah, I'm considering plans about murdering this guy with a freaking bomb. I have a firearm at my fingertips, right here. Approach this scumbag, get him wrecked. Sorry, I'm just saying, it just looks good, and I was pleasantly surprised. And it's sad, like I was telling, oh my goodness. I know I'm getting into borderline political bullshit, but it's just it's so legitimately upsetting. Listening to NPR. Used to listen to NPR all the time. Ever since Trump was elected, it's just kind of unbearable. It's just unbearable. It's constant, non-stop Trump bashing. I just can't take it anymore. So I'm just going to not listen. And it's just so sad because they have made it so that I used to listen to it and believe it and say, well, that's a new fact of the world that they know. Thank you for this new information, NPR. But now I'm like, what's your spin? They might be giving me any kind of actual factual information, and I can't just say, oh, all right. Now I have to say, why are you not telling me? Why are you hiding from me? Why are you spinning that you're cherry picking this fact, but there's this other massive benefit that you're not telling me about because you want to say Orange Man bad. And believe me when I say, I've never liked the man, But holy shit, I'm so sick of the obsession, man. Just stop obsessing with that. Focus on your own policies. Anyway, I'm getting too far afield. Talking about freaking cartoons, getting to the sensitive stuff. It's too much. That diamond, that belongs to me. Oh, we need to get in there. It is necessity. Oh no! There was a vault. Oh, I was like, look at all those gems over there. Where do they come from? that was my brain just now. I didn't realize that I had gotten all those gems from there. Let's grab them. Oh, what a freaking fool! Picked up over half the vault there. Absolute idiocy. Oh, that sucks. There you go. Been getting emails and messages and all kinds of fun stuff. People receiving The Last of the Wicked. It's the absolute best time. It's a pain in the ass to mail out. It is a work of labor, sweat, common tears to write it. All this work to put it out there. I want those 2 crates. I want them so bad. Terrible work to put it out there. My goodness, packaging those boxes was a pain, and it was only 100 packages, man. I cannot even fathom somebody doing 1,000 or 2,000 packages by hand. Admittedly, my packages were way harder than, let's say, a comic book.
because, you know, actual book, and I am even wrapping them myself and all that stuff, it's like, you know, a lot more work to make sure that the package is secure. I might have overdone it with the tape, but I just wanted to be better safe than sorry. But it's so nice to be receiving all these messages. So hey, I got your book. I get comments on the YouTube videos. I get emails. Love it, love it, love it. Keep them coming. It is the absolute most satisfying part of this entire endeavor. And I'm very thankful for you guys is letting me know you got your book safely. By this point, if you haven't gotten your book, I would start being worried. You should have your tracking number. If you don't have your tracking number, well, I will contact me. I'll make sure, absolutely certain, that I can get it to you. And I will be making sure that that package arrives where it's supposed to be. If we put a bomb here, I think that is safe enough. It's not what I wanted. I wanted to also get the gem, because I'm pretty sure you can leave the Kali altar with just one block of support. Can't even get this. Yeah, I cannot. I do have a rope here that I can use. This is done. Wonderful. I think we're done. There is a diamond behind the freaking tree that I failed miserably to grab. I guess we could use a rope to get it. Oh, no, no, no. There's 2 crates. My name on them. Let's go, go, go. Over there. Okay. Things I was not terribly interested in, but I'm okay with them. Been in my pocket now. Damn it, I'm going to get this. There we are. Working real hard for my cash. I've been wondering, thinking about make a video about lessons that I have learned from crowdfunding. Feels a little pretentious though, because the campaign was so tiny. I definitely learned some lessons. But are they the right lessons when my campaign was so small? I don't know. Feels a little presumptuous to say, hey, now I know what I'm talking about, when it's such a small endeavor compared to other fellows out there. Then again, you know, you could argue most crowdfunding campaigns are tiny like that, and it's only the breakout successes that make several tens of thousands of dollars. Please, yeah, go away. Nobody liked you here, Mr. Shopkeeper. What a horrible black market here. At least there's a cape and some bombs. That's decent. Ooh, can I maybe take the opportunity to murder you fellas? Nah, let's just leave it alone. Keep on going. Try to whip this. Except, you know, this is blocked, so there's one path I cannot follow. Let's go the other way, I suppose. Then Lisa's over here just staring at me, being a hyperactive chipmunk. What lessons did I learn? Don't do it yourself if you can help it. That's it. No, the main lesson actually was just shipping. The shipping costs. Oh! Okay. 100% plan. 100% kosher. Oh, there's still a person here. Okay, well. I did not expect this person to be alive. We should all be dead. Oh, I already have a cape. I already have a freaking jetpack. How did I not realize this? Am I some kind of fool? I must be. I hate this. We need to do it like this. And then fail miserably. Ticket trap. This guy should just get murdered by ticket traps, right? Don't want to put a bomb here. Yeah. Wow. Managed to dodge the shot and almost murder me. That would be heartbreaking. It's so upsetting. Genuinely upsetting. Just stand here because the goat is coming. You can wait a little bit.
Shipping costs. Here's the number one advice I will give you if you ever want to do a crowdfunding campaign. Do a mock-up before you start and before you set up your prices. Actually make a package that contains something shaped like the thing that you're shipping. Woo. Pick a real address somewhere in the world. Like, see what it entails to package and ship that all over the world. Learn it. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out, bud. Because whatever you think that shipping cost is going to be, if you don't know for sure, you don't know jack. You don't know jack shit. I thought that I was overcharging a little bit, covering my ass on international shipping. Turned out to be like all the fat packages, the ones with the big box, $55 each to send that box all over the world. And it wasn't too many, it was like 10. I think I've already said this, but I think it bears repeating. It's just so outrageous. It's crazy. They have to spend so much money. I mean, obviously, if you think about it, it's like you are shipping something to the other side of the world. It's not a small distance to be shipping something, so you should maybe think that it's a bargain to only pay $50 to get some goods to the other side of the world. How about you shut your mouth and start telling me that human flight is amazing? Okay, Louis C.K., stop trying to find the reasons not to feel entitled. I am entitled to cheap shipping prices. Damn it! I would love to have a mad talk. That's what I would love to have, because there's so many profit building opportunities here. I had to be stuck. Yeah, shopkeeper. Frog. I saw the frog earlier. I was like, yes, it's just a blue frog. What can it possibly do to me? What can this frog possibly do to me? It can ruin my life. It can destroy my hell run. It can make me despondent and suicide prone. That's what a blue frog can be. So when you forget Spelunky Maxine, a blue frog OP, well, forget it at your own peril. You dumb piece of garbage. Son of a one-eyed amphibian. You suck ass. I hate you. And I hate your family. Didn't even get revenge on that frog. I was so distraught. Didn't even go and murder the frog just out of spite. I was scared, honestly. Didn't want to mess with it. Well, now that my hell run is over, I can go suck on a dick, I suppose, because there's no more hellscape. I guess we can just find the damsel. Find the damsel and teach her a lesson in being digested. There's a vault here, not even care. I'm done. I'm done making money. I'm done making friends. I'm done with all this nonsense. No more Mr. Nice Guy over here. It's time to... Oh, you can still use the jetpack when you're swallowed by the worm. Do you guys know that? It's just not really working out for you because you are being transported to a different land. Oh no, oh no. Destroy it. I want all the blood. Pow. Alrighty. Just be careful. Slowly descend. Get all the way down. Almost died. I don't know why that just happened just now. I'm just a freaking moron. But I guess 2 bombs is a reasonable thing to do here. Get rid of all that acid. There you are. Don't even need a shotgun anymore. I am foregoing this high-tech solution for the far more visceral monster-hating approach of chopping them all up to pieces. Yeah. Gather all the blood. It belongs to me now. Now, I will not be taught a lesson in humility by you filthy bacteria. I will cut all of y'all. There you are. What was I saying? I was in the middle of some kind of rant. About some... Oh, yeah. I think I was done. That was pretty much the lesson that I learned. Other than that, pretty much how I expected things to be. I did have slightly higher expectations of the money amount that we will gather, but not even joking, man. I'm glad that it was as small as it was, because holy crap. I think the biggest subversion of my expectations was just how much work it takes to package everything. It is so much and so tedious. Obviously, it's not hard work. It's just so tedious. It's just mind-numbing. You want to be doing anything else at all instead of be packaging shit. You know? So, oh yeah, like, really brace your brain for some mind-numbing stuff if you ever want to do something like that. That's it. That's the extent of it. What else? Is there anything else? Like, of course, this goes without saying, make sure you have everything you need. I was a little unprepared with the... but this goes back to make a mock-up of what you want to sell. And make sure you have all the materials that you need to package it. Before you do your campaign or before you start fulfillment and all that stuff. Because I did not have the proper materials for shipping out the posters, so that was a slight delay. It wasn't like a big deal, but you know, it was a little bit of a setback. So that's like my big takeaway there. It's like shipping is like the issue. Of course, if you haven't actually made the thing that you are selling, then I will definitely recommend getting it done on time. That's pretty damn important. And of course, to the quality that you are advertising. Like, throughout the process, I had the opportunity to cut corners here and there, thinking, I can just do it like this. I can maybe not. Like, for example, could I put those posters in a smaller tubes that I had, and the posters would have been rolled up a little tight. I don't think they would have been damaged, but I could have maybe done it. But no. Always talk to that part of you that just wants to cut the corners, save a few pennies, save yourself $1 or $2, and nip it in the bud. What really matters going in is not making... obviously making money matters. What matters 100% the most over anything else is giving what you advertised and giving value for what people paid for. Yeah, that's the thing that happens when you try to whip turrets when you have the crisp knife in your hand. Now I was just, giving you a quick tutorial there. That this is what happens. Obviously, I knew it. Obviously, I had 100% expectation of what would happen. I just was, illustrating the fact. That's why I've been gathering so much blood, to make sure that I could survive such a amazing illustration of what happened. Oh boy, almost got brain fried over there. Alrighty. Oh, nice guy. Purple crap. Too much. Also, the bouncy platforms are making me nervous. Yes, nervous. There's a flopping cock in my face. Put that there. This won't touch me, will it? I hope not, because I am trapped. That be some more filthy aliens. For some reason, I am endeavoring to kill them all, even though I'm not even trying to ghost no more. Just being a total weirdo about the things that I do. Pow! And the reason for that, to elaborate on that entire thing, it's like you may save yourself $1 here, in the short run. But that unsatisfied customer that got their stuff damaged because you didn't put in the work, they're not going to spend any money on you anymore. They might even badmouth you with a good reason to somebody else that might want to buy your stuff. It's like a satisfied customer always trumps saving small money. Like if it will cost you like $1,000 or something to satisfy one person, okay, you can maybe find some kind of compromise where everybody's happy. And sometimes you just gotta piss people off and there's not much you can do. But as long as it's within your power, always try to prevent customer dissatisfaction in any way. So I think I am pretty pleased with the way that I embrace that philosophy, and I will definitely say all the packaging was done perhaps a little overzealously. There's a lot of tape, a lot of cushioning in those boxes. 0 reports of damaged books so far, and I'm pretty sure it's all in home by now. Please, it's making me nervous. Nervous like an Asian girl with a bulge in her crotch. It's a trap. Okay, we're done here, I guess, because we're not ghosting nothing, because I am a freaking moron. Got bamboozled by an overpowered blue frog. He's going to find Olmec. Get out of here. Kabumo. Not pleased with this. I'm just going to embrace my sweet, beautiful, wonderful Chris knife. Don't give a damn. Get wrecked, filth man. Get destroyed, mummy man. Oh, you deserve nothing but pain. There's a rat-faced monstrosity. I know it's a jackal. I don't care. It's a rat-faced piece of garbage. It's a form of disrespect. I'm not going to refer to him as what he actually is. I'm disrespecting him when I call him a rat-faced piece of garbage. All these pompous know-it-alls in the comment section is like, excuse me, he's the jackal god of my asshole. He's like, I don't give a crap. He's a rat-faced piece of trash, and I don't like him. Okay? Okay. We're clear here, but I have knowledge of the facts. I'm leaving. I'm just being a jerk off to this guy. Jeez, people. I got nothing else. I think I have exhausted each and every one. Having exhausted each and every one of my topics today. If we had gone long, you would be listening to me making random noises like that will be the entirety of my play session going forward. I want this man crushed. How can I get this done? Let's see. Can I make this happen? It's going to be hilarious. Put a bomb there, maybe. I have manipulated enough of these, okay? We can make this happen. Kind of annoying for it to stop there. How can I make it stop here? Crush blocks, maybe? Yeah. Put a bomb there. No one there. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh, we can destroy one of them. Put a bomb. Can I destroy it? I guess we can just get to that one. You may wonder whether I have lost my mind, but you'll see. This is going to be wonderful. It's going to be wondrous. Still okay. We want to destroy this in the corner. Yeah, nice. All right, so now we push this here. That's good. Okay. From the other side, I guess. Yep. Oh no, damn it. I thought I was slower. Oh, that sucks. We can still do it though. Like this. Now push this here. I'm going to create a little bit of a place where we can go in there. We can move the crush block there. Okay, now. Yo, you survived, you scum! Oh, mistimed it. Damn it. Oh, I was so proud. I was so proud of moving everything properly. Damn it. It's so sad now. I'm just going to go commit suicide. I'll just go down to the next level. I don't give a crap. We could have actually ghosted Olmec in this one. Because there was 3 Kali altars in a row, I think. Let's just see that stupid big-headed piece of garbage and finish this daily challenge. It was so beautiful and blessed. But no, it just had to be a disaster at the end. Oh, the stupid blue frog. Piece of garbage. Anyway. Going to embrace this. What else have I been watching on YouTube? Well, thank you for asking. I've been watching clips of watch people die inside. There's something deeply satisfying about watching other people suffer psychological distress that is not lethal. It's not actually serious. It's just people having a bad time with trivial stuff. Big fan of it. It's my go-to mindless entertainment. Win compilations, fail compilations, they're played out. They're just too much. It's too rote and too predictable. That's for the plebs. You know what the Chads watch? Watch people die inside. That's what they watch. I could just make a shaft here. Why am I even trying to do this hard? Why am I trying to do this hard? What is this? Last night in the bedroom? I failed then. I'm not going to fail now. Let's make it real soft and floppy. Okay, off you go. I have a lot of experience doing that, so obviously I succeeded. I am the greatest. You watch it here. That blue frog never existed. Don't appreciate it. Very displeased with that stupid blue frog. Shove it in a butthole and fart it out. That is my final assessment of that blue frog. Still gotta edit those strings. Feeling pretty damn stupid about not editing those strings. It is procrastinating. Been trying, dragging my feet on everything that I want to accomplish in my life. But at least I record another episode in Spelunky, so I am moving forward. Or I guess just staying on that treadmill. Staying in place. Just keep running, and go absolutely nowhere. That is what I do. That's my life. Just run on the treadmill until you just drop dead. That is pretty much how life works. Please let me go. Please let me go. I'm done. We're done with this. I am ready to let go. Why is it not obeying any of my inputs? Space. Space is the input that you need to put. Well, this was a really good seed for us to get that. Wow, look at that. That early jetpack at a Mattock. It just makes such a big difference. Congratulations to Ryufu to get that number 1. We could have been very close to that, I'm sure, if I had not been an utter nincompoop. See you guys in the next one. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully very, very soon you'll see the nice announcement of you can go buy my book on Amazon. Please drop another $3 so you can put a review and maybe Amazon will smile upon my anus. Enjoy yourself. See you next time.